Hey everyone, welcome back to the Lions from Lambs YouTube channel. I'm Rob Malone. If you're the parent of a teenager, you already know the wild roller coaster that is adolescence. When kids reach those teenage years, they're hit like a sledgehammer by so many things from all angles. There's pressure to fit in while trying to find themselves, peer pressure, academic pressure, and the stress of having to really think about what they want to do with their lives for the first time. There's relationships, crushes, heartbreaks, and everything else that we all know is going to happen. It can be brutal for them, and that's also going to put strain on the entire family. With preteen kids, we commit to raising them right, to protecting them, and to making sure they get their elementary education. It's not an easy undertaking, but it's necessary to prepare them for life. But all the preparation in the world is useless if we don't take special care to make certain that they're fortified for the perilous world into which they will enter once they hit middle school. Like anything else in life, we can't prepare them 100% for every possible scenario. But there are things we can do to make sure that when kids do turn 12 or 13, that they have a solid foundation that can help them stand strong against the coming tide. As parents, it's natural to want the best for our kids, and often that means envisioning the bright future that we hope they'll have. But let's take a moment to look ahead to the hurdles they'll inevitably face, the very same challenges that we grapple with as adults. Stress, relationships, heartbreaks. These are universal experiences, and our teens will encounter them at the worst possible time, when puberty and hormones spin their emotional and mental landscapes into absolute chaos. We've all been through it. It's a really tough time in the journey of a human being. Social pressures, insecurities, and just a general sense of awkwardness permeate every aspect of life. And if circumstances do throw a nasty curveball, the emotional resilience is not there because of the hormonal instability. The early teen years are second only to early childhood in shaping long-term insecurities, self-esteem issues, and limiting beliefs. So in order to give them the best chance to avoid the major landmines, children have to be mentally and emotionally strong well before they enter this period in their lives. So, how can we equip our children to navigate these stormy waters with resilience? The good news is, the answer lies in fostering a strong core of self-esteem, which is itself the hallmark of successful early childhood parenting. Now, there are multiple videos on this channel with tips and strategies to build a child's self-esteem. I'll link a couple at the end. The important thing is to make sure that they're confident in both who they are and that you are in their corner no matter what. Now, this doesn't mean believing that they can never do any wrong. It's quite the opposite. It's about guiding them towards the right decisions and also to be accountable for their mistakes. We want to raise them in a stable home where honesty, respect, and love are the bedrocks. Support them in their dreams, their successes, and their failures. We also want to model healthy relationships. Children will follow our example, not our words. We have to be mindful of the relationships of our own that we expose them to. We must avoid toxic or casual relationships that can leave a lasting imprint on their understanding of love and commitment. When they do hit those early teenage years, we must never dismiss their feelings, especially about relationships or crushes. Yes, these emotions may seem fleeting to us, but for them, they are monumental. Dismissing their feelings can have tragic consequences. Instead, we want to be there for them, to listen, to guide, and to let them know that they're not alone. And we also want to make sure that we give them their space with the knowledge that we're always available for them when they're ready. Loneliness is another potential pitfall of adolescence. Now, for a teenager, it can be one of the most profound and isolating experiences. We must ensure that our teens never feel alone. Create an open space where they can share their thoughts and fears without judgment. A listening ear and a compassionate heart can make all the difference, as can the simple knowledge that the door is always open, even if they're not ready to talk. The early teenage years can be incredibly complicated and downright perilous to navigate. Well, we won't always have the right answers or advice for them, but we absolutely must be there for them. Plant the seeds when they're little and maintain the landscape as they grow. Be the pillar of support our teens need as they navigate life's new and unknown challenges. If we hold firm, we can raise a generation of strong, stable, and successful individuals. Thank you for your time. If you found value in the video, hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. And feel free to leave a comment or question below. Until next time, take care.